Hi guys, I'm back again with another reaction video, and today we are reacting to 10 must not do in Malaysia. So what are the 10 I can't speak. What are the 10 things we cannot do in Malaysia? That was a video I really wanted to see. 5 laws, like something laws, like outrageous laws in Malaysia, but it's in Malaysian or it's in Malay, and there's no subtitles, so I was like, I'm not gonna understand it, so sadly I can't react, but we're doing this instead. And before we do start, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell button to get notified whenever I do upload a video. Anyways guys, let's check this out.
Hi guys, I'm Felicia from Malaysia.
Hi Felicia!
That rhymes.
I love her name. It sounds so black. Because, like the stereotypical, bye Felicia. Sorry. Let me just
Think of coming to Malaysia, or do you have
Felicia,
an idea
let's
of
be
how
friends.
is it like in Malaysia, like the culture and what not
So
to
when
do?
I come there,
Since I'm a Malaysian,
show me around.
here are some things and tips that I think that you should not do. 10 things you should not do in Malaysia.
I'm gonna write this down.
No. First thing, when you come to Malaysia, you would realize that something is quite interesting. What is it?
What is it?
You would see this sign on the bus, on the train, or also on the
No
back of the taxi.
smoking, no
Ta-da!
dogs.
This symbol. What does it mean? It means no kissing in public or too much
No
excessively
kissing.
cuddling, because
In public.
people would definitely stare at you. Well, not me, but there are some people out there that would stare like crazy. First and foremost, you must know that Malaysia is a Muslim country. There's some rules or
makes sense.
culture you must respect when you come to our country. Well, the people living in Malaysia are
I mean, nobody should be kissing, like eating each other's face in public everywhere in the world. It shouldn't be just in Malaysia. It should be everywhere, because that is just disgusting. Or maybe I'm just bitter, I don't know, but yeah, it should be like no everywhere. Okay, do it at home, or just be like hold hands, that's nice, hug, that's fine, but like nobody wants to see that. Okay,
culture you must respect when you come to our country. Well, the people living in Malaysia are not just the Muslims Malay, but they're also the Chinese, where I am the Chinese Malaysians, and also the Indians, and plus our other indigenous people from Sabah, Sarawak, and so on. Second, if you ever invited to a Malay or Muslim house, or you have a Muslim business partner or Malay business partner, one thing you have to take note that this left hand is a no. It's really bad in like accepting gifts.
Oh, I learned this because of my dad. So it's all, even in their culture, we can't use the left too. So I always, every time like I pay something, I have to, or I write, obviously. I mean, like if I have to hand somebody something or collect something, I always use my right hand.
Giving gifts, so it's always wiser to use the right hand. If you're invited to a house and they eat with hands, you would realize that they would also only use the right hand. They would not use the left hand. So if you ever use the left hand,
like who uses left hand to eat?
So bad.
That's
you know
disgusting.
what? We're not so mean. We would just go like, he's new, he's not Malaysian. That's alright. But isn't it better to know it now than later? Plus, knowing this would kind of impress them. Let me tell you a secret. Why don't they eat with this left hand? Well, according to school, we learned they don't eat with the left hand because they believe the left hand is to wash your ass. So,
exactly.
No eating with the left hand, no receiving gifts with the left hand. Third, do you take note of the gestures in Malaysia? In France, when you greet somebody, you go to kiss the cheeks. Mwah, mwah. However, especially with the opposite sex, the Muslim people, which are really the holy kind of people, even shaking hands with an opposite sex would consider not a good sign. Do remember, with the opposite gender, you have to make sure they offer their hands to shake first before you shake their hands.
Okay.
Well, this is something when we...
It's good to know this one, because I'm really somebody, maybe because in the Philippines we're so westernized, we do the cheek kiss like one or sometimes twice, it depends who, and most of the time handshake, also. So we do a lot of like the beso, we call it beso because beso, and then that's for like girls, sometimes guys also if you're close. And then handshake, for the people that we don't really know that much, okay? So it's good to know this, because I would have gone like, hi, because I'm that person. But I don't know, maybe I'll just be like, hello, I guess.
Learn when we were young as well. It's very rude to point your fingers like this.
Oh, okay.
And I do sometimes feel really bad pointing fingers like that, because in school,
I always
or
point my
parents,
finger, I always
sometimes
like
they would
this.
tell us, please don't point
Oh,
your finger like
sorry.
this. It's very rude. For them, it's best to point the finger with the thumb. This way, this way,
Oh,
this way, this
okay.
way. Where to go? This way, this way.
Okay.
If you want to give a direction, most of people would
Love
just do this.
Love it.
That way. That way. You first. You first. They don't go there.
Okay,
there.
so this is
Pointing fingers is
not,
kind of rude in Malaysia.
but this
I
is
don't know
fine.
why.
Okay, because I do this
It's
a lot.
the finger problem. Another gesture is do not touch the head. The head is like holy.
Okay.
You know, when I was studying in school,
I mean,
we had
like,
also Muslim friends as well, so they would be really.
Everybody should not touch anyone's head. You have to like be close or have permission at least, because it feels like you're a pet if somebody touches your head. For me at least, you know.
Holy. You know, when I was studying in school, we have also Muslim friends as well, so they would be really, really pissed off if we ever touch the head or put something or put our hands like above the head. It will annoy them so badly. It is some kind of thing that we don't do ever to them, and it's best not to stir up someone's anger. Fourth, I know it's summer, it's so warm and humid in Malaysia. Wearing bikini or super sexy outfits in the street would definitely get you lots of stares. I mean, even without the sexy outfit, you will get a lot of stares too, but plus a super sexy outfit would get some verbal sexual harassment.
Okay, I'm gonna wear decent stuff when I go there, like maybe pants. Maybe I'm not even gonna bring shorts anymore. Shirts and long sleeves, just to be decent, okay? Or dresses, you know, it's cute.
So if you don't want to get the horrible verbal sexual harassment, just just cover yourself. Unless you're going for a party, I think party areas no one really bother. Malaysian beach is really gorgeous, so beautiful, but depending where you stay, if you're staying in a holiday resort which is full of super local people and during the super local holiday peak season, please do not wear a bikini or go topless sunbathing. So far, all of this would get you lots of stares and not good stares. It's not like something bad thing would happen, but it's just that, you know, some people just can't accept it. It's just a precaution you have to take in mind depending on which hotel you stay or which island you stay. And be aware of the people around you, what kind of people. If they are mostly foreigners or Caucasians, then go wear your bikini.
Okay, fine.
But please don't be like in Gran Canaria. People go topless. Like that was a culture shock for me when I saw topless people in Gran Canaria, and also on the naked beach in Oslo.
Okay, this is quite common in Malaysia and also parts of the Asian country that we do not wear shoes in the house.
Yeah,
okay, probably some people they do wear, but one thing you have to remember, especially in the mosque or the holy temple, Indian temple, they always go barefooted. So if you want to go to all these places, just remember to get a cheap slipper, because in case you wouldn't lost your slipper or expensive shoes where you left it just outside there, because there is no security or locker for you to lock your expensive shoe wear. 6, do not accept taxi without any meters. In any case, taxi without meters that come to you and ask you for a certain amount of money, we Malaysians think those are touts. But to me, it's their job to follow the meter, and they're not doing that.
People
and therefore, now
500 pesos, and it's just like 100
so if you're
pesos.
smart with the phone apps and stuff, please
I have Grab, so I'm gonna use Grab.
Because unmetered taxi also can be dangerous. Plus, you might get cheated and you might pay extra more than the real original price that you're supposed to pay. 7, if you're going to airport rushing somewhere else for a bus trip or something, please do not underestimate the traffic in Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah, I'm somebody who is always wanting to be on time or before the time. Like I'm always early. I don't like being late. I just don't know. I don't feel good when I'm late. So I always leave like super early. Even if I have to wait for like an hour or 30 minutes or more just for someone, I have to go there. So that for sure. I don't know how bad the traffic is. Maybe as bad as
unless you're in
Manila.
an Amazing Race or not. I think
gosh.
Amazing Race, if they come to Malaysia, most of them were stuck in the traffic jam so
Oh
bad
God,
that they
that
would
is
regret
bad.
coming to Malaysia. But just
Manila is
remember,
not that
bear in
bad.
mind the rush hour during 5 to 7 and 8. Just ask around
Yeah, it's
when's
not
the
that
rush
bad.
hour and try to avoid the rush hour times or just go early. Because seriously, our traffic can be so bad you would just cry if you miss your plane. 8. Do not forget to bring your umbrella. If you ever see the weather forecast for Kuala Lumpur, every day is just like with clouds, with thunderstorm and rain, but the fact that it might not rain, but still, they always...
I always have an umbrella. That is something that I learned also living in Philippines. So yeah.
Always a chance of rain in Malaysia, regardless how. You know the thing about Europe, if the weather forecast say it is going to rain
It will
whole day, it is really going to rain whole day. But in Malaysia, we don't have a rain whole day kind of thing. It's sunny and then sunny, and
That
then
sound
sunny again.
though.
So
Felicia, we have to
our
talk. That
days
sound.
are kind of interesting, and we actually never bothered to really care about umbrellas. But we always bring umbrellas, one, because of the sun,
And
two,
the
because
rain.
of the rain. So it helps. We don't want to get tan, and we don't want to get rain.
So
And get
Filipino,
all
yeah.
wrinkly up. 9. Tissues.
Oh.
One thing I want to warn you about Malaysian
Yes.
toilets. Our toilets might be not the cleanest toilets like in Japan. Rarely people use that much tissue.
Oh.
It's not because we're environmentally friendly, it's because we have the full resource of water and also the
Okay.
culture where they wash their hands with water and wash their ass with water. So if you go to toilets in Malaysia, you would find the
No tissue.
immense of probability of having water sprayed in your ass, but no tissues to wipe your ass. So do remember to bring tissues. Not only for that, for so many reasons. Dirty, cleaning
Yeah.
some stuff, table.
I always
everything.
wipe
Tissues is amazing. Wet tissues are
every-
even better. Bring it all, the tissues, or buy them here.
I think I'll buy it there because when I go to the customs, they're gonna be like, well, "What are you doing with all these tissues? What are you gonna do in Malaysia?" I watched a video. Felicia Zoe, she blamed her. She said, "Bring all the tissues." So, not my problem. Her. So, anyways, I'm gonna buy there instead because I don't want to be holed up by customs.
Last but not least, 10. If you're coming from Amsterdam or countries where it's quite okay and lenient with drugs, please do leave all your drugs back home because
What country is
one thing
legal
about
with
Malaysia,
drugs?
we are
Like traveling
freaking
with
strict
drugs?
with
That's
illegal
crazy.
drugs and any involvement in drugs. And there you go, a mandatory death sentence.
Oh yeah. Here they wouldn't even sentence you to death. They would just shoot you when they see it. It's just like that. It's like okay, so same.
Mandatory death sentence, like real. You're gonna die in Malaysia if you're caught with drugs. So please leave all these drugs back home or wherever. Just try not to.
So when you say
get
drugs, is
yourself
cigarettes part of the drugs?
in
Because I saw a
Malaysia
cigarette.
or wherever.
Not
just try
like I'm
not
gonna
to
bring
get
a cigarette
yourself
or smoking or anything. It's
in
just
Malaysia.
question.
Bottom line, Malaysia is a beautiful country,
For my
beautiful
friends.
culture, beautiful food, and this 10 things not to do would not be a huge obstacle for you not to come to Malaysia. It would
Yeah,
be a
it's not.
great reason for you to understand our culture and also try to stay out of trouble. So if you're curious on what's awesome about Malaysia, do check out my video about reasons to stay in Malaysia or what I love about
Okay,
Malaysia
I wanna
so
watch that
much
too.
that you would like it too. Thanks for watching and welcome to Malaysia. Selamat
Thank you.
datang ke Malaysia. Bye bye.
That was really fun. That was very informative. I learned a lot because there are things that I definitely do that if I didn't know this, I would have done when I went there. I'd be like, hi to everyone. And then everybody would be like, what the freak is she doing with her life? But yeah, I'm really excited to know. Maybe I have to do more research or maybe I'll rely on you guys to let me know in the comment section down below what are other things that she didn't discuss not to do in Malaysia. But anyways guys, that was very informative and very interesting. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, leave in the comment section down below what other videos you'd like to react to. The original link of this video will I just pointed. The original link of this video will be in the description box down below. So is my social media link. So guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.